Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everyone. My name is Marc Bilodeau, as Curtis and just said, and I'm the president of Castle, but I will be the past president of Castle in about 24 hours from now, and I'll be passing the powers of Castle to our friend and colleague Jordan Feld. First, bienvenue d'être à nouveau à Montréal. Welcome to be back in Montreal. Montreal is a nice place to live. It's a nice place to visit, but it's not perfect. As you saw yesterday, the weather can be somewhat harsh. Our hockey team is playing really horrible. And we even had the first case of COVID-19 that was reported yesterday. So if you thought you could escape this infection by coming to Montreal, well, you were wrong. And we're back in Montreal, indeed, only 9 months after our last meeting. So really, thank you for still being here, and it's really a reflection to the importance that everyone is according to this meeting, to the CanEPC meeting, to the HCV symposium, but also to the Canadian Liver meeting. And I need to remind you that the Canadian Liver meeting is actually a reunion of 3 different groups of interest. Of course, the CanEPC network that is held that is chaired by Nagla and by Julie Bredeau, but also the CAN, the Canadian Association of Hepatology Nurses, under the direction of Dana Zukovsky, but also with the help of Mia Bundy, Sarah de Cotier, and of course the Canadian Liver Foundation with Karen Cito, who is standing in the back of the room, Gary Fagan, who was the CEO until recently, and who's just being replaced by Jennifer Nebeski, who some of you have met during the last few days. But of course, because also it's also under the auspices of the Canadian Association for the Study of Liver, with Carla Coffin, who has been chairing the education committee and who has done a fantastic job under a very short period of time to put together a scientific program, but also Chris Rose, who's the chair of the research committee, who also worked very hard to review the abstract together with the people from CAN and from CanEPC. So we're here now, 9 months after the launch of the hepatitis C blueprint. 9 months, that's the normal duration of a pregnancy in humans. So it's time to examine the baby and to see where we're at. We've already heard about some of the data that has been presented during the afternoon, but we are very fortunate to have actually an external examiner who I think is an expert. It's Dr. Andrew Aronson, who's from the University of Chicago. He's an associate professor over there, and he was actually a member of the National Academy of Medicine Committee, which wrote the national strategy for the elimination of hepatitis B and hepatitis C in the US. So he's, I think, very well positioned to show us what is the strategy in the US. And I hope also that he will be able to comment on our own strategy with the idea that we have a goal. The goal was set a number of years ago when Jenny Epcot put the NCRTP Hep C program, and this goal is to eradicate hepatitis C. In the past, it used to be a very far-stretched goal, maybe unattainable, but with all the work that has been done by people in Canada, but also across the world, I think it is becoming a more and more reachable goal. So without further ado, Dr. Aronson, please